How's it going, everybody? Ian back with another video. I am on lunch break, so I figured I want to knock this video out. I got to remember, I'm on my phone right now, so I got to remember to look at the camera. So I was tagged today by the Bookish Bryants in favorite characters book tag. It is basically pretty straightforward. It is, who are your 20 favorite characters in books? A lot of fun. Yeah, they tagged me, so I'm going to go ahead and do this. Same with them. These aren't in a particular order, but I will leave my most favorite characters to the end, the ones that I thought of right away. But let's get started. Let's get started with number 20. Number 20, I'm gonna say Van Skiver. Van Skiver is the main antagonist, the overall antagonist in the Orphan X series by Greg Hurwitz. He is basically I don't want to talk too much because he's not. He's kind of a background player. He's kind of like Thanos, if you will, in the MCU. He's kind of a background player for a few books, and then he comes in to really screw things up for our main protagonist, Evan Smoke. So, Van Skiver, I'm going to say number 20. At number 19, Agent Franks. Agent Franks is in Larry Correia's Monster Hunter International. Agent Franks he's a government agent, but he's got a special ability, and I don't want to say anything just because I don't know if it is a spoiler. But Agent Franks is a character in Monster Hunter International, which we will get to more, another character in that universe. 18. I gotta remember I did this wrong. 18 is McVray's. McVry. He is a character in The Long Walk by Richard Bachman, aka Stephen King. He befriends our main character, Ray Garrity, and just his actions in the book have proved that he was my favorite in that series. So McVry's, I believe. All right, 17 is Ubel Griswold. Ubel, U-B-E-L, Ubel Griswold. Griswold is the main antagonist in the Pines Deep trilogy by Jonathan Mayberry. He is a werewolf, and he's just a bad dude. They have a few bad dudes in the Pines Deep. We had Tow Truck Eddie and Vic Wingate are also pretty fun characters. So Ubel Griswold makes the list at number 17. You know what, I'm not going to say any more numbers. I'm getting confused here. Next, we have The Black Knight. The Black Knight is a bounty hunter in Matthew Riley's Scarecrow series. Just a badass. He flies around in a jet. And he's a bounty hunter. That's all I'll say. He is in other. He is not a main character. He's a secondary character, I guess, in those Scarecrow series. All right. Next, we have Orphan A. Orphan A is in the. I can't remember his real name, but he goes by Orphan A. He is or in the Orphan X series. He is the. I guess he's the main antagonist. In one of the last Evan Smoke novels I've read, the Orphan X novels by Greg Hurwitz. And Orphan A is a badass. I mean, he is, the name says it all. He is the first assassin, if you will, because all these orphans are assassins. If you don't, Evan Smoke is Orphan X, so you have all those other orphans that are out in the world with him. And Orphan A is the very first badass assassin that goes toe-to-toe with Evan Smoke. Next, Grand Admiral Thrawn from the Thrawn trilogy by Timothy Zahn. Need I say more? This is a fantastic character, a fantastic antagonist. and I'm hoping he's going to get a live action debut here coming up. But yeah, so Grand Admiral Thrawn, brilliant tactician. This is just, yeah, amazing. All right, next, Evan Smoke. Evan Smoke is the main character in the Orphan X series. Just a badass assassin. Just trying to get out of that life and live his day-to-day life, but those orphans just keep calling him back. All right, Val Draken. Val Draken is a elven character in Brian Lee Durfee's The Five Warrior Angels series. So Val Draken is a fun elven character, if you will. They're not called elves; they're called Valvoran, I believe. But so Val Draken. Whatever number this is, Enna Spades. Enna, I think I pronounce it Enna, Enna. Enna Spades is one of the Knights Archaic. So this is also from the Five Warrior Angels by Brian Lee Durfee. You have I forgot his name. Oh, it's on the edge of my... So you have our main antagonist, if you will. He doesn't think he's a bad guy, but he's a bad guy. You've got him, and then he's got 5 guardians, if you will, that surround him. These great warriors, and Enna Spades is one of those warriors. She's good with the knives. She's a dueler, and she's good with the knives. So yeah, Enna Spades is one of his followers, and she's got her own reasons why she's doing it. It's that Five Warrior Angels is absolutely fantastic. The Forgetting Moon and the Blackest Heart right now. All right, next, Derrick the Wolf from Grimm Company. Derrick the Wolf is a mercenary. He's the sidekick to the main guy. His name is Kane, is the main guy, but Derrick the Wolf is his sidekick, who just kind of, he's a barrel of a man, I believe that they describe him. He's just this squat badass who just beats the shit and just kills everybody who pisses him off. But yeah, he's a badass character. Derrick the Wolf. Excuse me. We have Court Wesley Masters. Court Wesley Masters is a former outlaw gunfighter in John Land's Caitlin Strong series. He's the love interest of Caitlin Strong, who is another badass character that I didn't put on the list. So we have Court Wesley Masters is like an outlaw gunslinger guy. Just again, trying to get out of that outlaw life and live his life. Next, we have Tom. Tom, oh man, it's like Magura or something like that. Tom is from the Rotten Ruins series by Jonathan Mayberry. He is the older brother to the main character, and before the Rotten Ruins series is a young adult series where the zombies apocalypse happens, and it's just Jonathan Mayberry's take young adult novel series. And Tom I think he was gonna be a cop, or he's a cop in training. So he kind of is the de facto leader of this group of young adults we have running around this series. So we got Tom. Next is Wolverine. But Wolverine from Old Man Wolverine, the first comic. I think it was a 5-issue series. It was absolutely fantastic. I highly recommend you go check out Old Man Logan. That's what it's called, Old Man Logan. So that's Wolverine from Old Man Logan. Owen Zatavius Pitt is next. Owen Pitt is the main protagonist in Larry Correa's Monster Hunter International. So Monster Hunter International is basically an urban fantasy series where monsters do exist, but the public have no idea, because MHI goes and deals with these monsters before they become a threat to humanity. And Owen Pitt is recruited because his boss becomes a werewolf, and Owen kills the werewolf and is recruited into MHI. And he's just a badass character. A lot of fun. Yeah. All right, next, we're getting down there. I think we're in top 5. Yeah, top 5. Blaine McCracken. Blaine McCracken is the main guy in John Land's McCracken series. He's just he's not a mercenary. He's like, God, I can't remember. I haven't read a Blaine McCracken novel in a long time, but he's got, I think it's like 12 books. And he just, he stops terrorist plots and all that fun stuff, All right, number 4. Number 4, we've got McQuinn, or Macquin, from the Faithful and the Fallen series. His character arc is my favorite of all the characters in the Faithful and the Fallen. And I don't want to say too much just because I don't want to get into any spoilers, but Macquin is definitely my favorite. Number 3, Jack West Jr. from the Jack West Jr. series by Matthew Riley. He's basically Indiana Jones on, crack. He's just doing everything Indiana Jones can do, but better. And he's got a team, and they're all fun. Jack West Jr. All right, number 2 and number 1 are from the same book, and they can pretty much be interchanged, but I have number 2 is Nina Wilde from the Nina Wilde Eddie Chase series by Andy McDermott. And you know what? These are 1 and 2. Eddie Chase is number 1. I like Eddie Chase. Is so much humor in those books. He's a sarcastic son of a bitch, and I love it. If you're looking for, a good action adventure novel, go check out Eddie Chase and Nina Wilde series by Andy McDermott. I think he's got 15 of them out. They're fun. They're a lot of fun, especially like the first 5 are absolutely fantastic. They are getting a little, I don't know, I didn't really care for his latest Eddie Chase, Wilde book because they're getting a little bit far-fetched. I mean, whatever. I guess I can't really complain, I guess. I love that stuff. But I just love that the banter that the two have. So basically, the premise is Nina Wilde is an archaeologist, and she goes and does all these archaeology stuff. Of course, there's bad guys who, there's she'll go searching for El Dorado. I think something with Vikings, King Arthur's tomb. I don't know if that was it. Anyway, so she goes and finds all these artifacts. Of course, you have another faction of villains who come and stop them. And Eddie Chase is assigned as her bodyguard, and they butt heads, and it's all a lot of fun. It's an amazing series. Go check it out. That's all I have. I have tagged some people though. Who do I want to know? Who do I want to know about? Obviously, Jose over at Amazing Worlds, you're tagged. I want to know about your top 20 favorite characters. John at Hey Y'all, Listen Up. I want to find out about your top 20. And then somebody new. We've got Amy at Harvard in Pages. Great channel, fun. Go check her channel out. I tag you as well. I want to know about your favorite characters. When I get home, I will leave the links down there because I don't know how to do that on my phone, but I know how to do it more on my computer. So I will try to remember to leave those links down below at who I tag. Anyway, Bookish Bryants, thank you so much for tagging me. This was a lot of fun. I had to think a little bit. It took me about an hour to figure all this stuff out. But thank you guys. Have a good one, everybody.